In the Wenchi district of the Brong-Ahafo region, the famed breadbasket of Ghana, Kwabena Edujemfi of Agricommercial Services Limited is providing practical hands-on training to the teeming students who pour out of schools with only theoretical knowledge.
We were confronted with a lot of young graduates from the agri colleges through the polytechnics to the universities. Anytime you brought them in, there was a lot of theory. Now, permit me to use the Ghanaian language or parlance we call bouclon. Indeed, the stream or the worst version of it is where they've just learned to pass examinations, and then after the examinations, all that they've studied is put behind them. You know, they are not brought up or they are not educated to appreciate the fact that they are acquiring the knowledge which is going to be the foundation for skills development for their careers in life.
Faced with this yawning skills gap, Mr. Edujemfi approached the Skills Development Fund to secure support to improve his ability to impart practical agro-based knowledge to his trainees.
The grant was used in acquiring some of the greenhouses you see here, and also paying for the professionals who were coming to train, and then the materials for the training. Our staff members were very, very few. Most of them were the university students because we saw them as our depot for potential recruitment, if you like. And so we brought them in to train them as well in what are the practice. So they came here to do practical on-farm, hands-on training, so that the professional, the instructor will tell you, why are we doing this? Why are we adding this soil? Why are we measuring the pH of the soil? Why do we need organic matter? Then they explain it to them, pick it from the textbook, explain it to them, and then practically saw the way the plant was growing, the fruiting, all those parameters. So it became a very living organism, in fact, even on the instructions. So you could see the whole development phase on the field, and it's easier to assimilate what you are taught that way.
After the grant intervention, Agricommercial Services has improved its output from the greenhouses tremendously.
When we're doing the open field, the best we could do was about 20 tons per hectare. We don't have 1 hectare greenhouse, but what we are doing today, if you project, we've hit about 75 metric tons on the hectare. Okay, so this is the growth. The skills we've acquired here, we are translating to the open field agriculture that we are doing. The essence is that one we have large tracts of land, and our objective is to really achieve it on the open field as well, the same 75 tons per hectare. And the knowledge we've acquired here in terms of the soil condition, the nutrition, the water, the time of production, all those parameters, the varieties you grow, all those parameters, we've learned it here, and those things contribute to achieving the yield.
When I came here, in fact, a lot of the practicals I didn't know. Like for pruning, I've heard the name, but I've not done some before, and trellising. So the training that I had from Agricommercial Services Limited, I'm able to do the pruning. Then the technology aspects of the greenhouse production and the agronomy aspects. In view of all that, I would say the SDF has helped enough a lot. So if we can still continue to train the young, especially the young that are coming from the colleges and the universities, so that it will help us and help the country also.
Now, from the experiences and the support we got from the SDF, we know what to do to get a yield.
The SDF Fund Phase 1, 2011 to 2016, was funded by the Government of Ghana, the World Bank, and the Government of Denmark. The Skills Development Fund is in its second phase and is funded by the Government of Ghana and the Government of Denmark as part of its support to private sector development. Apply for Skills Development Fund assistance. Visit www.sdfghana.org.